Premier League 2021-22 Preview Number 13, Manchester United. Guardian writers predicted position, second, NB. This is not necessarily Jamie Jackson's prediction, but the average of our writers' tips, last season's position, second odds to win the league, via Oddschecker. 8-1 a 21st title is Manchester United's ambition, so, if there is failure again, this venerable institution will embark on their latest inquest. The autopsies have run through 7 editions and 4 managers, including the incumbent, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. David Moyes' 34 league match tenure, bottom line, job too big for the Scot. The 2 terms of Louis van Gaal, sluggish style of play. Jose Mourinho's 2.5 season stint, fractious past his best. Solskjaer's 2 full campaigns, third and second, but can he really take United that final, golden step? Note the pattern, 2 complete seasons is the most any of Alex Ferguson's successors have managed. If Solskjaer remains until next summer, he will set a new mark, make it to mid-December, and it will be 3 years since he took over, initially in caretaker mode. Shall the Norwegian follow his post-Ferguson title-less predecessors, then his brave new world may be cast as being as unprogressive as those of Moyes, Van Gaal and Mourinho. If Champions League qualification is secured, though, will the owners care? The Glazers are at an interesting juncture in a deeply unpopular 16-year ownership. A point where fan engagement-phobic proprietors have been forced to do that very thing. When the Americans signed up to the European Super League and Joel agreed to be vice-chairman, this was a seismic strategic blunder, as a fresh wave of anti-Glazer feeling was released. Withdrawal from the ESL was followed by protests on 5 May outside Old Trafford and the Lowry, the team hotel, which caused Liverpool's visit to be postponed after the stadium was broken into, and violence occurred in the Munich tunnel. The fallout, a frantic damage limitation scramble that had the Glazers promising to create a fan advisory board to liaise with them, and Joel engaging with the club's official fans forum. Frantic because of commercial imperative, a £200 million training kit sponsorship deal with THG was lost after Fury channeled into digital guerrilla warfare that incorporated the online targeting of United's 23 global partners, as billed on the club's website. What of the squad? Solskjaer is trying to upgrade quality and depth, with the arrivals of the forward Jadon Sancho and centre-back Raphael Varane fine starts, and the Atletico Madrid full-back Kieran Trippier being pursued. Varane brings World Cup Champions League and La Liga winning talent. Trippier is wanted for the defensive animal qualities cited by Gareth Southgate and a being dead ball threat. Even if Trippier is acquired, United will remain light in midfield and at centre-forward, and less strengthened. West Ham's Declan Rice, who is of interest, would add muscle, guile and a less recognised penchant for forward surges to an area of the pitch where only Scott McTominay convinces. Paul Pogba can operate there, but prefers a free role. Fred is of substitute-level ability. Nemanja Matic is way past his peak. And Donny van de Beek appeared to be in detention during his first season, after he was bought by Solskjaer and never given a run in the side. At number 9, Harry Kane would be the dream ticket, but that is a virtual non-starter, so Solskjaer may well end the window having to cross everything that Edinson Cavani, 35 in February and prone to niggles, can stay fit and prolific enough for long enough. What too of the goalkeeper situation, where Dean Henderson had dislodged David De Gea, only to commit enough howlers for Solskjaer to seem to give the Spaniard another chance at last season's fag end. Solskjaer may switch from 4-2 to 3-1 to 4-3-3, so the following could be his best proposition if he lands Trippier, De Gea, Henderson, Trippier, Maguire, Varane, Shaw, McTominay, Fernandes, Pogba, Sancho, Cavani, Greenwood, Rashford. Is it strong enough? Solskjaer is constructing a considerable squad. What he has yet to do is win something. May's Europa League final penalty shootout defeat by Villarreal, a desultory performance and disappointing result. Until Solskjaer gets his hands on a trophy, the naysayers will remain, a core whose main reservation is that he is a mini Alex Ferguson without the winner's creed. The lingering question concerns whether Solskjaer is a manager with a plan beyond hitting sides via quick breaks. A counter might be that this is lazy carping and/or that even if correct, does it matter? His strategy took United to second last season with what surely no one believes was a superior squad to Manchester City's. Luke Shaw. A left-back, you say? Yes, because at Euro 2020 United Players' Player of the Season was even better than on the domestic front, a true point of attack for England and a formidable defender, sticking his head in to save the side, while a technical ability that would grace a maverick midfielder also impressed. Shaw has shown fortitude in coming back from a double leg break and a near character assassination by Mourinho during the Portuguese manager's time at Old Trafford. It leaves Solskjaer with another bona fide leader in the ranks. The proprietors are so reviled by large swathes of the fanbase that their name could be deployed as a byword for alienating supporters, as in doing a Glazers. The main charge against the American family is 16 years old and is the leverage purchase of the club, interest owed, circa £455 million. The most recent is the European Super League debacle. Slack, close to non-existent, communication is another count, one the owners have at least begun to address. Can they ever make themselves popular? It seems as doubtful as United changing shirt color to sky blue. Harry Maguire entered as an injury doubt and ended as a billboard act whose waltzes from defence into midfield gave England a fluid back-to-front dimension and had him selected for the team of the tournament. This crowned an impressive turnaround from the dog days of last August, when after 2 nights in a Greek prison cell he was convicted of aggravated assault, resisting arrest and attempted bribery. Maguire denies wrongdoing and has appealed. He may not be the fleetest of foot, but the football brain is sharp. The comedic element of Fulham's visit to Old Trafford for last season's first home game with fans was the clear and constant grumbling from United enthusiasts seated near this correspondent. After 13 months away there was still no will to allow a player-referee an easy break and simply celebrate being back. Expect more of this plus hymns to Sancho, of which one, surely, has to feature a stanza that taunts Manchester City, who he rejected for Borussia Dortmund before choosing his true love, except in fruitier language. The history created at the stadium is rich and storied, and it is always a joy to see nighttime European competition there. The bad seating is cramped in a venue that needs dragging into the 21st century. Even worse, it is hardly a cauldron of noise from first whistle to last. 23 years have passed since Football Club was removed, and United replaced these words at the bottom of the badge with Manchester at the top. It provoked a response that this was an unedifying nod to the corporate world and that United were keen to thrive and that as a brand, not a football club. The pitchfork-wielding Red Devil is for the Matt Busby given nickname. United have drawn their first 2 games, Ole has to go. 5 years and still no one knows Pogba's best position. We will never win anything with McFred in midfield. Sancho last night against City, wow, we're going to win the title again at last. Fred the Red loves a hug with the manager and a summer jaunt has been spotted on many a United pre-season tour.